Beyond money, what can you offer? Beyond spending, buying clothing, feeding, even if that spending of money, you are spending it on the poor, what else do you have to offer? There are times that even the poor don't need money. All they need is such as I have. Life has reached the point where we all know that money can fail. The latest suicide that was committed by a very great Nigeria billionaire is a sign that money doesn't cure some battles of life. Beyond money, what do I have to offer humanity? Beyond money, what do you have to offer? We must yearn for such as I have, I give unto you. There are persons that even if you give them fish, they will keep begging for fish. But when you teach them how to fish, they will never come again to beg you for fish. Instead, they will become fishers of men. If you look at the book of Acts chapter 3 rather, the New International Version, two men were walking to go and pray by 3 o'clock in church. And they met this beggar by a gate called Beautiful. And the beggar was begging them for food. Both of them told the beggar, "Look unto me." And Peter looked at that beggar and said, "I don't have money for you, but what I have I give unto you." The question is, can you tell someone to look unto you and you give them beyond money? The world is crazy over money. The world is crazy over fame. But there are things money cannot solve. And there are things money cannot buy. And this message is this: beyond money, yearn for such as I have. What do you have outside money? When your money fails, and when money fails, that even that beggar, even that needy, if you give that person the money, the person will come back again to beg. What is that such as I have in you that you have to offer? This is time for us to yearn unto heaven, unto God, for such as I have, so that we can heal humans one man at a time, and we can clear the begging walkway of humanity. I want to read out Acts chapter 3, the New International Version. Peter and John went to the temple one afternoon to take part in the 3 o'clock prayer meeting. As they approached the temple, a man lame from birth was being carried in. Each day, he was put beside the temple gate, the one called the Beautiful Gate, so he could beg from the people going into the temple. When he saw Peter and John about to enter, he asked them for some money. Peter and John looked at him intensely, and Peter said, "Look at us." The lame man looked at them eagerly, expecting some money. But Peter said, "I don't have any silver or gold for you, but I'll give you what I have. In the name of Jesus Christ the Nazareth, get up and walk." He said, "I will give you what I have." Beyond money, what do you have? Beyond being a philanthropist, what do you have? Beyond sending money to the orphanage home, what do you have? Life is getting to the point whereby money may not be able to solve the problems of humanity. Let us not forget the days of COVID. People were throwing money out of their houses because it could not solve. I am not saying money is not necessary, but I am saying beyond money, what do you have? The only way you can have beyond money is to yearn for God through studying His word, through prayers, through intentionally having a disciplined life, through asking God for fire, for oil in your lamp so you can burn. Because a time will come, people will bounce into the churches and tell the pastors, we've heard enough of your preachings. We need you to give us beyond such as I have. Fine, you are paying people's school fee in churches. You are feeding the widows. But a time will come. They should be able to look into your eyes and not your hand. That is why when you keep on looking at the hand of God, you are just a collector. But when you look into the eyes of God, it's because you want to worship Him and know what He needs. When someone looks at you and look into your eyes and says, how are you really doing? And the person waits for your response, it's a sign that that person cares. But when someone is only after your heart, give me, give me, give me, the person will only be collecting and will not know the depth of your soul and your feelings. It is time for us to look into the eyes of God so that men can look into our eyes and find life, and they will be able to get up from a bad situation, even being seated at a place called beautiful. The world is beautiful, but the troubles of men are crippled. The troubles of men are ugly, just like that man that was crippled. But if you and I can look into the eyes of God through His word, through talking to Him in prayers, through asking Him for His gifts, then when we look into the eyes of God and the Lord reflects Himself into our eyes, then we can tell men and women to look unto us, and then we give them such as we have. Yearn for God. A time will come. Men will tell the pastor to stop preaching. Don't preach anymore. Act. Don't give us material things. Give us the power of the Lord. Don't be beaten like the 7 sons of Sceva. It is time for us to have a reservoir of the power of God, because the world is getting tired as money is failing. Money is failing. Money is failing. I imagine if that man got a Peter and a John that could give him such as I have, I'm not sure he would have jumped out from his apartment at Lekki and killed himself. The harvest is ripe. The laborers are few. Christians wake up unto power. Enough of partying. Enough of comedy. Enough of entertainment. Enough of filling your bank account when that is not the purpose. That is not the purpose. Go and fill your tank with oil, because you need your light for the world to see. My name is Aleladia. I am a messenger and an errand runner from Jesus Christ unto you. Once has the Lord spoken, twice you should know that power belongs unto God. I will definitely see you on top. God bless you. Shout out.